Just using Vite here for this. It's a React project, so I can do npm run dev or not. I need it. This is a monolith repo. Yeah, mono repo. So it has the front end and the back end in one repository. So I just have to change directory into there. There we go. Now I'm running this React app locally, cube spaced. Oh yeah, in the latest version, you're actually playing as this model. And I'm pretty sure you can, follow. Oh yeah, there's a giant now. Actually, I showed the giant in one of my TikTok videos, so that's not like too new either. I think I did one stream with it before. It's actually been, quite a while since we've touched that. Touched this a message from Jesus. If you guys are looking for people, I'm a full stack developer willing to learn. Yeah, Jesus, I was actually thinking of making this open sourced as well, so anyone can join in and learn. You can send me a I don't know, can you DM me somehow? I had my email up here before, I might do that again. Here's my email. If you want to contact me, email me here. Oh shit, that's hidden. There. I don't think this can stay on top forever. You got it? Okay, sweet. I'll just remove it. All right. Yeah, so I wanted to just moving some stuff around here. Sorry, I got distracted. I wanted to work on this. Can do some brainstorming. I'm not really sure where I wanted to take this game. I'm pretty sure I had like some PvP programmed in as well, player versus player. But I think all the backend is not live anymore. I had to take all that down. So all the multiplayer is not working. Let's check the network. Message from Nico. Hi, what's the stack for this app? Yeah, so this is React front end, ReactJS, running a package called React 3 Fiber for the 3D stuff. And on the back end, it was serverless WebSockets, because I found WebSockets to be the fastest way of communication through the browser. So I use WebSockets. And yeah, you can get serverless WebSockets with AWS and Cloudflare too. I looked that up. And I had to use DynamoDB because I was on the AWS infrastructure and I wasn't a big fan of it. So I'm trying out Cloudflare now, and it's been pretty good so far, but I still have a lot of learning and stuff to do with it. Jesus says it's 3 a.m. and he has to go in a bit, so I'll contact you and let me know the info. Yeah, for sure. Email me, Jesus. Or Jesus. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I think I've said both before. I could still be wrong. Could be something else, but those are my guesses. Nico says he hasn't heard about React Fiber before. Yeah, it's built off Three.js, which is the like original JavaScript 3D library. It's so cool. You can get so many cool things. Let's play some. All in the browser. And I like having stuff in the browser. That means you don't have to download an app, and everyone has a browser on every device pretty much these days. What is this? Can you guys hear that? No. How do I download demo? Oh, this has, maybe it's just their website that's free Fiverr. Like as you scroll, it seems to be playing an animation, like a stick game. That really like made my CPU make some weird noises, or GPU, probably GPU. Check out another one. This one I think is a cool one. There's one of these that inspired my one. It was, yeah, it was something very similar to this. I think it was this, but it was a while ago, so it looks much different now. No, it was like some Olympic Games thing actually. It's so cool. This is like a full game in your browser. I didn't have to download anything. Yeah, it'd be cool to make a game, and like an open source game that everyone can work on. Develop new features, new like plots, and this runs pretty nicely. Although I do have a good computer. Very responsive. I like it a lot. Very responsive. I was trying to do some character selection in mind, but I never really got around to it. Let's go with that. Yeah, like... Very cool. Anyway. Mine still has a long way to go. But... yeah. It could be cool. I don't know. I don't think these ones are open source. These are actual projects. Otherwise, I'd check them out. Nico says he was actually messing around with 3JS yesterday. Yeah, when playing JavaScript. Looks really cool. Yeah, I think it's awesome. I have like an interest in like 3D games and animations as well, so 3JS is always fun and interesting to me. Um, yeah, can go look at the code again. I want to try host this on Cloudflare now. There's some ideas. Let's bring up another notepad. Game plan. The notepad. Nico says I also had an opportunity to use OpenGL before in his uni class, but he absolutely hated it. Yeah. OpenGL always scared me. I never actually even tried to learn it. All right. I had some ideas here before. Let me try bring them up. I'm gonna read me here. Here. Oh, in June 24. Wow, I actually did all these. This is the alpha that I made. Just a plain ground, no like particular environment. There is one tree, but that's it. It's just like two planes actually. One's a really big blue one that kind of looks is meant to be the ocean. And then there's a yellow one which is meant to be the snow. Oh, Nico says that OpenGL helped them learn 3JS. Interesting. I think that makes sense. If you can learn like the harder thing. Like 3JS is based on WebGL anyway, which is based on OpenGL, I assume. So makes complete sense. Yeah, well, that's all outdated. Had some notes in my Notion I'll bring up in a sec. Survival game. Here, I have a sprint, I have a agile board. Change yellow sphere to movement marker. Oh, this is something I wanted to know. If anyone in the chat can tell me, in like Age of Empires and stuff, when you click, there's like this marker. I have a yellow sphere instead, but if anyone knows where to find like a 3D file of that marker or someone that can make that, I'll pay for that. Just like the little arrows that go in the ground when you click on any like strategy game, whatever that's called. Or maybe ChatGPT will know. What are the what how do I even ask this question? What's the name of the animation that plays when you click on the ground to move in a third person strategy computer game? That's kind of what I'm trying to ask. It's probably not even going to work because my like, oh, there we go. Movement animation. Okay. Let me try and move that. Yeah, RTS style point and click movement. Exactly. There's like little green arrows, even in a MOBA. In a MOBA, it happens as well. I want the model for it so I can put it in my game. Like, I don't really know how to model and animate very well. But wherever I look, like on Sketchfab or wherever, I can't find it. Animation 3D GTLF 3D file. Click to move. Point and click. Where do you find 3D models? I search Sketchfab. It's gotta be a better website. Here. Turbo Squid. Oh yeah, I've heard of this one. Point and click. Let's see. Movement. If I was to search for such animation on a 3D marketplace, what would I search for? I don't know. I haven't been able to find it. Maybe it doesn't exist. I gotta make it and then sell it on these marketplaces. Alright, I said I want just the green arrows. Do you reckon it'll be able to figure it out? Navigation indicators. Ooh, that could be it. How do you copy this? Just search it. Navigation indicators. RTS. I should search RTS as well. I've searched, like, I think I've searched RTS by itself. 3D model files for video game. Here you go. That's exactly what I want. Place 3D printing, animated, 3D game assets. Oh, this could work. RTS. Boxing myself. Oh, something. How long do you think it'll take me to learn to create it? I could show you what I'm talking about. Like, if you just go on YouTube and just like see MOBA, like just League of Legends gameplay. As soon as he clicks to move, you'll see it. He hasn't done it yet. He'll be doing it heaps in mid game for sure. No? Do you not click to move in LOL? Oh, you don't? Like on the ground? Like if you click on the. Oh, there's no animation on LOL. I haven't actually played, but maybe they've. Yo, Heroes of New Earth. They definitely have it. That's what I played instead of LOL. I don't really see it, hey. Maybe they don't show it in the replays? Yeah, this is spectator mode. Can't even see this dude's cursor. That's not what I meant. Alright, Age of Empires for sure. This is a new one. Age of Empires 2. 1 even. Surely. Oh, there, they did it. It was a little X. This is such a lame stream. There, those X's, those red X's. I remember them as green, but red works as well. When you clicks on the ground, there, does it twice, 3 times. Yeah. Oh, I finally got a good idea of some content. There's this Advent of Code. I've been meaning to do this. Close other tabs. Let's do this. This is like every day until Christmas from December 1st, they have a coding challenge. And yeah, I've never done it before. I've seen other people on TikTok do it. I've always wanted to do it, so now I finally remembered to do it. Let's do it. Number 1. So we have 16 available to us because there's been 16 days in December. I'm gonna change up this this computer head I have into like something Christmas themed. Let's see what we can find. Bazaar, welcome. Could be an actual Christmas tree. Oh my god, that looks terrifying. What about this one? It's kind of lame. This one. It's kind of lame too. I mean, could be worse. We'll just keep it at that. Oh, dude, I'm blocking the chat. Give me 2 secs here. I'm gonna make some titles for the stream. What are we gonna call it? We're gonna call it Advent of Code. TikTok 2. Advent of Code. Add source. Oh my god, it's too big. It's way too big. Still too big. Can you make it small here? Nope. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, you can't. It's super annoying. There we go. 30 is still too big. Maybe screw it. Don't worry about it. Let's do it. Question 1. Advent of Code 2022. Day 1. Calorie counting. Santa's reindeer typically eat regular reindeer food, but they need a lot of magical energy to deliver presents on Christmas. Oh my god, they don't have word wrap? Oh, this is so... Alright. For that, their favorite snack is a special type of star fruit that only grows deep. Why are these certain words yellow? Goes deep in the jungle. Elves have brought you on their annual expedition to the grove where their fruit grows. To supply enough magical energy, the expedition needs to retrieve a minimum of 50 stars by December 25th. That's Christmas. Although elves... Oh, so it's actually really Christmas themed. Okay. The elves assure you that the grove has plenty of fruit. You decide to grab any fruit you see along the way, just in case. Okay. I have some water here. This is getting a bit intense and my mouth's getting dry. Collect stars by solving puzzles. 2 puzzles will be made available on each day in the Advent calendar. The second puzzle is unlocked when you complete the first. Each puzzle grants 1 star. Good luck. Alright, collect stars by solving puzzles. 2 will be made available each day. Second puzzle is unlocked when you complete the first. Each puzzle grants 1 star. Okay. The jungle must be too overgrown and difficult to navigate in vehicles or access from the air. The elves' expedition traditionally goes on foot. As your boats approach land, the elves begin taking inventory of their supplies. One important consideration is food, in particular the number of calories each elf is carrying. That's your puzzle input. Okay, the number of calories each elf is carrying. The elves take turns writing down the number of calories contained by the various meals, snacks, rations, etc. that they've brought with them. 1 item per line. Each elf separates their own inventory from the previous elf's inventory, if any, by a blank line. For example, suppose the elves finish writing their items' calories and end up with the following list. This list represents the calories of the food carried by 5 elves. The first elf is carrying food with 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000 calories. A total of 6,000 calories. Yeah. And then 4,000. Yeah. I think I get it. In case the elves get hungry and need extra snacks, they need to know which elf to ask. They'd like to know how many calories are being carried by the elf carrying the most calories. Why do they need to know that? Oh, they need to know which elf to ask for more if they get low. They'd also like to know who has the most. Okay. Find the elf carrying the most calories. How many total calories is that elf carrying? Oh, that seems pretty easy. To play these, identify with one of these services. GitHub. Okay. AJ47. Oh, link to AJ47. That's fine. Sponsored join code. Provide hover to reveal. If you are asked to prove your own this account. Wait, what? No. Don't show this in a public place. Okay, I was about to do it live on stream. Good thing they didn't have it there. Okay. This is something that I might need to know. I'm just going to not know that. Okay. What happens now? What happened to the advent of code? Wait, what? Oh, that's not the input. Okay, so taking this input, oh my days, we need to find out who has the most. We need to write a program to find out who has the most. Who's carrying the most? That's the input. Let's save that in a new folder called Advent of Code 2022. What are we calling it? Input.txt. I didn't save as input.txt. There we go. Input.txt. Now I'm going to use my favorite language, JavaScript. And would you guess that I don't know off the top of my head how to read a file line by line in JavaScript? But I know who does. ChatGPT. If it's open. Otherwise, I'll ask Google. Oh, wow, that loaded fast today. Dude, I could get this to write the whole thing. This could just turn into ChatGPT does. Does advent of code. Whoa, why is this so long? Like, I wonder if I give it the whole question just without me having to change it. It would figure it out. Wait, what if I don't even... The thing is, I don't want the coolest thing about this is coming up with your own algorithm to determine this. But it's like, I don't know, I want to test it anyway. Like, how fast can I come up with a question? Like, if I just copy this, let's get a new chat going. I paste this whole thing. How does it say? Oh, okay. If I give you a list and you tell me which elf is carrying the most calories. That's a long thing. Like, will it understand that? Versus if I was to type it, can I open this in a new tab? Will it let me do 2 tabs? Oh shit, here we go. I'm gonna copy this whole list to it. It's given me like steps for an algorithm now instead of. And it's giving me in Python script, which I didn't even ask for, but it like. I guess it's kind of been fine tuned to give you code. Pretty interesting. It's getting a list. All right, let me try that again. This is what I would actually write. Write me JavaScript code to create a file line by line and read a file which contains a number or a space on each line. Groups of line numbers combined um, find a group of number lines surrounded by blank lines whose tally is whose sum is greater than all the other number groups surrounded by blank lines. How do I write whose properly? Whose? Let's see if it'll write me a script for that. Okay. Okay, it's reading the file, iterating through the lines. If the line is blank, add the current group to the list. Otherwise, build the current group. Okay, I like it. And then when we have all the groups, no, add the final group if it exists to the list of groups. Find the group with the largest sum. Print the largest group. No way. I think that's it. I don't know. Is that would have that's probably faster than me in Google. Let's see if it works. Day1.js. Node day one. That's the group with the largest sum. And the sum instead. Too lazy to print the sum myself. That was faster. Was that faster? Let's see. Is it still typing? Yeah, I beat it. Okay, let's see if this is right. Yeah, we got the right answer using ChatGPT to write the whole thing. But see, it takes some skill. Look, I converted that whole. Look how long it is normally. It's a lot. It's like 2 pages, 2.5, almost 3 pages. Oh, I know that's part two. We haven't started that yet. And I summed it down. I turned it into a question that's 2 sentences. Write me JavaScript code to read a file which contains a number or space on each line. Number or space on each line. Find a group of number lines surrounded by blank lines whose sum is greater than all other number groups surrounded by blank lines. Nice job, ChatGPT. Alright, what's part two? By the time you calculate the answer to the elf's question, they've already realized that the elf carrying the most calories of food might eventually run out of snacks. To avoid this unacceptable solution, the elves would instead like to know how many calories carried by the top 3 elves carrying the most calories. That way, even if one of those elves runs out of snacks, they still have 2 backups. In the example above, the top 3 elves are the 4th elf. Wait, what? With 24,000 calories, and then the 3rd elf with 11,000 calories, then the 5th elf with 10,000 calories. The sum of the calories by these 3 elves is 45,000. Find the top 3 elves carrying the most calories. How many of those elves carrying in total? Same input. So now I can just tell it. Is it what? Is it not including the first? In the example above, the top 3 elves are the 4th of. Oh, okay. In that example, easy. So now I'm saying now change it so that it prints the sum of the 3 number groups with the largest individual sums. Wait, do they want the total calories? Yeah. Any also asks what language? I'm getting this script in JavaScript. So I'm running it with Node. Wait, what is this? Oh. Oh, it's interesting. They didn't give me the start of the code in that part. Print the sum of the 3 number groups with the largest individual sums. You can modify the code to store the top 3 groups in an array as you iterate through them. Yeah. Nice. Good luck, says Anima. So thank you. Whoa, what is this? Yeah, top 3 is quite hard. This would have probably taken me quite a while. This code iterates through groups and keeps track of the top 3 groups in the top groups array. They use reduce a lot. I want to copy this in a new one. Day 1-2. Oh shit, that's what I meant to save it as. JS. And this is actually less code, funnily enough. Oh, it's not even. Oh, wait, we still need all the stuff. Right? Find the groups with the largest sum. Find 3 groups with the largest sum. Wait, what? Current group. That doesn't make sense. Group of groups. Oh, groups are push current group. Okay, no, maybe it does make sense. Okay, so what does this do? Group dot reduce. I want to ask what reduce is like some of that new JavaScript. Let's just Google it. Is it an array reduce? Yeah. Array reduce. Reduce executes a user supplied reducer. So you specify your own method. Which I think returns either true or false, right? No. Accumulator current value current index array. Reducer walks through the array element by element, at each step adding the current array value to the result from the previous step. This result is the running sum of all the previous steps. Oh, until there are no more elements to add. Parse int val. So it just gets the sum. And then what's that initial value? So it starts from 0 and keeps adding it to get the sum. Wow. And that's what all it's really used for, just keeps getting the sum. Okay. All the groups. So for each group, get the sum of the group. If there's less than 3 groups in the top groups, just push the group. Otherwise, now let's find out if it belongs in the top group. Holy shit, he's wrapped this whole 2 reduces in a reduce. That's some fucking insane shit. 2 reduces in a reduce. And then now he's returning. Holy shit. Can I ask it to explain line? Is that 37? No, it's not. But it has, does it have line numbers? If the array is full, compares the sum of the current group to the sum of the groups with the smallest sum. If the current group has a larger sum, it replaces the smallest sum. Is that what this does? I'm going to get it to just explain this bit. Min group. So this is finding the minimum group. Shit, that scared me. How does it do that? By summing the top groups. Right? No. By summing the ACK? What the fuck is ACK? By summing the sum. Holy shit, no, I don't, this is so hard to understand. I'm gonna get it to explain. HMS, what's the first step to get into coding and programming? The first step. Well, I guess the very first step is just being interested. And then after interest, depends what you want to do. Probably action if you want to do something. Otherwise, you can keep just consuming. And I guess you're still into the coding programming world if all you do is watch videos and streams. I consider that still being in the world. But if you want to contribute, that's a whole nother ball game, which is still good. Atia, welcome back. There is an extension called Mintify that explains and adds documentation. Yeah, I actually did a video on that. Yeah, you can just highlight code and press a button and it explains it for you. Hey, we could try that. Let me see what ChatGPT says. These lines are used to find the top groups array with the smallest sum. Yeah. The reduce method is used to iterate over the elements in top groups and apply a reduction function to them. The reduction function takes two arguments, the accumulator and the current value. It first computes the sum of the values in the ACK group using another call to reduce, storing the result in the min_sum variable. It then computes the sum in the val group the same way. Yeah, this is a very, like, I don't know. Can I be like, can you explain that in simpler terms? Like, it's pretty much just telling me how the lines work. Like, I don't know. Let's see if we can do it in simpler terms. It's pretty much what it's just said at the start. This is literally what it just said. No? Okay. I guess it's a bit smaller. Ooh, dot points. I like that. I like some step points. Computes the sum of the values. Computes the sum of the val. Compares. Okay. So it has two arguments in a reducer function, ACK and val. The accumulator and the current value. So the accumulator is something that has been stored over time. The current value is always what's current. Oh, I guess if it's iterating through top groups, the current value will be the current group it's looking at. And the accumulator is just, what would the accumulator be? Accumulator would be, it returns either the value, oh, it always checks which is smaller. So either the current value or the value of the accumulated value, which will be initially 0, right? I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I guess this makes sense. Let's just run it. 20,000, 208,437. See if we got it right. That is the right answer. 2 gold stars in less than 28 minutes. Guess we're on to day 2 now. Rock, paper, scissors. Let's take a drink. I feel bad for not coding this myself, but it would take so much longer, and if the tools exist, why wouldn't you? I feel like it's similar to someone in the early days of coding when Google came out. They're like, oh no, you looked up on Google how to do this. You're never going to learn coding. But it's like I use Google every day at work in a professional setting. And if ChatGPT was available, I'd probably be using it too. So I think it's fine. And I think tools like ChatGPT will only become more prevalent and more powerful as time goes on. So might as well get used to using them. And from my experience, the best way that I've used them so far is being able to formulate a good question and feedback. That's what humans do. Atia says if it was available on my university days. Sweat, smile, laugh. Yeah, it would have helped out so much in uni for sure. We use this thing called Wolfram Alpha, which was kind of similar for like maths. I feel like you could type kind of English to it. Let's try something out. It just news stuff. Like, yeah, you could be like, what's the integral of sine whatever, and it'd give you like nice math responses. But yeah, ChatGPT is another level. For sure. Alright, day 2, rock, paper, scissors. The elves begin to set up camp on the beach. To decide whose tent gets to be closest to the snack storage, a giant rock, paper, scissors tournament is already in progress. That's awesome. Rock, paper, scissors game between 2 players. Yeah, I'm sure we all know what that is. If they choose the same shape, the round ends in a draw. Appreciative of your help yesterday, one of the elves gives you an encrypted strategy guide for your puzzle input that they say will be sure to help you win. Oh, Atia says she discovered Wolfram Alpha after graduation as well. It's unfortunate. Well, I mean, that's actually kind of fortunate. If you were able to graduate without these tools, means you're pretty smart and probably well adept. One thing about ChatGPT, at least now, is it always goes down, so it's not very reliable. Okay, strategy guide. The puzzle input. They say will be sure to help you win. The first column is what your opponent is going to play. And the second column, suddenly the elf is called away to help with someone's tent. The second column, your reason must be for what you should play. In response, X for rock, Y for paper, Z for scissors. Winning every time would be suspicious, so the responses must have been carefully chosen. The winner of the whole tournament is a player with a higher score. Your total score is the sum of your scores for each round. The score for a single round is the score for the shape you selected. Oh, you get more points for different shapes. Plus the score for the outcome of the round. Since you can't be sure if the elf is trying to help you or trick you, you should calculate the score you would get if you were to follow the strategy. Okay, good. I thought this was going to get real intense, but since they said that, it's not that intense. For example, if you're given this strategy guide predicts and recommends the following. The first round, your opponent will choose rock. You will choose paper. This ends in a win for you, score of 8. In the second round, your opponent chooses paper and you should choose rock. This ends in a loss for you, giving you a score of 1. The third round is a draw with both players choosing scissors, giving you a score of 6. In this example, if you would have followed the strategy guide, you would get a total score of 15. What would just total score be if everything goes exactly according to your strategy guide? Oh, that's pretty easy, I feel. Let's do ChatGPT again. All right, so how would I explain this? How would I explain this to an AI? Well, I think we'd start at the same. I'd be like, write me JS code that reads a file in line by line. How many possible outcomes are there? 9. Kind of right. Like rock could either go up against rock, paper, scissors. Scissors could either go up against rock, paper, scissors, and paper could either go up against rock, paper, scissors. So that's 3 sets of 3, which is 9. I feel like I can just hard code them, hard ask them into ChatGPT here. And keeps a sum. If the I could just write this actually myself. I feel like it'll be faster. This time I feel like it'll be faster. New file, copy. Oh no, not that one. Copy this one. day2.js. Alright, read the files line by line. Iterate through the files. Here, this is where I take let sum equals 0. Or line. How did they? Oh, it's just the string. Sick. For line in lines of lines, sorry. If, wait, case? No, switch. Switch line case. Wait, how do you write a switch statement in JS? I'm just gonna literally hard code it. It's just 9 statements, it can't be that bad. Switch expression, I don't like that. Switch line case. Could have just done ifs. Case AY. It's just a space, right? Oh, there's another space, dude. It's 2 spaces. Case AX space. Is that not how you do it? Why is it not auto-completing nice? Didn't do this properly. Case, yeah. Okay. So what's that? Scissors versus scissors. What happens in a draw? You score 3 points. Why did they get 1 point when they lost? Here. Lost for you with a score of 1. Yeah, what? Paper rock. Oh, because, hold on. The score is the score for the shape you selected plus the outcome of the round. Oh. Still. No, wait, what? Holy shit. It's still 9 outcomes, right? So AX. I'm just going to write all 9 of them. Wait. 8P. Okay. AX, AY, AZ, BX, BY, BZ. What the fuck am I thinking? And then C, X, Y, Z. I'm pretty sure they're the only possible outcomes. Now, if it's AX, sum plus equals, so they throw out a rock, you throw out a rock. A draw is 3 plus a rock is worth 1. They throw out rock, you throw out scissors. They beat you. Draw is 3? Right. 0 if you lost, 3 if you draw, 6 if you won. Okay. 0. They throw out rock, you throw out paper, you actually get 6. And paper is worth 2, scissors is worth 3. Right, paper is worth 2. Okay. Okay, they throw out scissors, you throw out rock, you win. Rock's only worth 1. They throw out scissors, you throw out scissors, draw. Scissors worth 2. They throw out scissors, you throw out paper, you lose. Scissors worth 2. This one is worth 3. See, they throw out paper, you throw out rock, you lose. They throw out. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? They throw out. You throw out rock is 2, paper is 3, scissors is 2. Yeah, so it'll always be 1, 3, 2. This. Okay. Okay. Paper against rock, they win. Paper against scissors, they lose. They lose, we win. Wait, what? Paper. They throw out paper, we throw out rock, they win, we get 0 points. They throw out paper, we throw out scissors, we win, we get 6 points. They throw 3. Okay, holy shivers. That's it though, right? Pretty sure that's it. Why can't, what? Where are my snippets? I'm not logged in. Logged in? No, I would be. Yeah, what the hell? Alright. Day 2, and this should read input 2. 38. That does not seem right. How big is this input 2? 25,000 lines, dude. Oh, there's no space at the end. Oh. Okay. Oh, where are my snippets? They're working. Alright, try again. It's always 0 and then it somehow turns into default. Like this. Actually losing a lot of my all of my hotkeys. Oh, I don't know. Tripping. Okay, it's always going into this. I feel like there's a. It's like a break. How they expected me to read it. Okay. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. See if I'm missing white space. Yeah, what the? Why isn't there a closing one until the last one? 8x. What the hell? I'm gonna have to do line.split, dude. It's so weird. I don't know why. Whoa, see? What the hell is that symbol? R? The fuck? That won't even work either. What the hell is this R symbol? New line? Return? Return symbol? Return character. Why would they make this so annoying? Is that always like that? Or is that just how I copied it? It's always like that. Okay, we'll just have to hard code it. It's actually kind of all of them have it. So annoying, dude. Ah, shit, hold on. I still need the, I think there's a case where it doesn't, or like 38 cases or, god damn it. Oh, yeah. Alright. Okay. I hope that worked. Do I not get to try it? Oh no. Oh no, you still get to keep trying. Okay, that's fine. My answer was too high. It's like a hint. Well, I think I'm gonna have to do another strategy here. Oh, split N. What if I do split R? That could work. Maybe. Like you put double lines in there? Nope, still. Still. Still no bueno. Hmm. Do I split it? Kinda wanna get this before I go to bed. Okay. Can you split by 2 characters in JavaScript? Would I even want to do that? Just reading it's become really annoying. Because of trim. What if you do trim? I think that might trim white space. Oh my god, it kind of did. Hectic. The white trims the white space around it. Hmm. Damn it. It still doesn't really work sometimes. Hmm. Even though that's literally what I have in here. Case AZ. What if I did that? I'm not sure if it returns it or not. No, same thing. Same thing. Yeah, actually it would return it because that's how it worked in that. Always be false. It's true. What am I wasting my time for here? Why doesn't this switch case? I'm just gonna do if. Wait, there must be an easy way with macros. Macro record CTD. No, back again. Try again. Macro record WCT. There we go. If bracket open, bracket close. Oh shit. Yes. Else if shit. I don't know if that'll work. It almost did. It almost did. We need to do a new one. There. Surely. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, if I use ifs instead of switches, will it work? Or will it just be the same shit? Oh, error. Unexpected close bracket. Nice. What? It actually worked with that. Damn it, dude. Why didn't the switch statement work? Oh, so annoying. Alright, is that the actual answer? Damn it. Damn it, dude. Well, it's kind of my bedtime. And I'm feeling too slow to figure this one out, so I want to call it there. Thanks for watching, everyone.